When we send our children to the classroom, we expect them to get to and from school safely. But over the past several years, statistics show there have been dozens of school shootings reported across the country, raising concern for safety. WSAZ's Marley Pinchak is with us tonight. And Marley, schools across the country are now taking steps to help cut down on response time if an emergency were to happen.
Yeah, Taylor, following tragedies, we've seen school districts all across the country implement tools to help keep students and staff safe. Well, tonight, one of those tools has been put into place right here at home. It's called a panic button. You might have heard of it. And we have a first-hand look at how it works and why teachers describe it as a lifeline right at their fingertips.
So tell me something that you learned this morning on iReady.
Educating children in the classroom.
Very good.
A career Annie Hale has been doing for about 10 years. She teaches at Highland Elementary in Cabell County. And as a mother, she says safety remains top priority.
I feel like I have to protect and watch out for them. They feel like my own kids.
In a world of so many unknowns, Hale says she's thankful to know she has a new added layer of protection right at her fingertips.
It makes me feel safer just knowing that we can alert somebody and they can be there quickly to help in whatever the situation might be.
This is the Rave Panic Button app. In any potential emergency, such as a fire, intruder, or medical issue, this app allows staff to alert 911 with the touch of an icon. Pinpointing details, Ted Grant with 911 says, are crucial for cutting down on response time.
When the buttons are pressed, it reports to 911 and tells us what the teacher's name is that reported, what the emergency is that they're reporting, and where they are on the property. It could even be in the building, or it could be out on a playground or the football field or something like that. Anywhere within the property, it will work.
Let's get an example of how this all works. First, if you accidentally touch one of the icons, no worries. You have to hold it in for about 2 seconds for your emergency to go through. In this case, a staff member at the Board of Education pressed the active assailant icon. The screen then gives the option to call 911, and once a dispatcher answers, that's when an alert sends out, putting staff and 911 personnel on the same page about what is being reported, where the call is coming from, and providing the option to send updates.
The staff could respond to the app and update their status. I need help, or, we're on lockdown in our room, or you're safe.
And if it's a situation where, say, a teacher cannot safely speak on that 911 call, no worries. As long as the emergency icon is held in and the 911 call is pressed, you do not have to say a word. The same details will be available to dispatchers. Flash forward to what is happening at Cabell County's 911 center the moment the call comes in.
So up here we actually see active assailant was reported, the person that reported it, and then it tells us what facility or what location the incident's at. So for this instance, she's calling from kind of the western side of the main building, and we're able to see that information as well. We can see floor plans so that we can relay it to first responders. So we're able to look at this and give officers or first responders details about where the incident is or where a room number may be or something like that.
Floor plans, Grant says, can line up on the map dispatchers use to track calls. To show you from another perspective, let's go back to Highland Elementary. If a staff member were to report an emergency from there,
looks like right there by the main office when you first walk in.
This feature, 911 Director Nazem Abbas, who is also on the Cabell County School Board, says helps pinpoint close to an exact location of where the emergency is being reported.
It's within 2 or 3 feet accuracy.
In situations where seconds matter, Keith Thomas with Cabell County Schools says having a reliable lifeline right at the fingertips can make all the difference.
It means everything, everything. Because time is what determines the outcome in those situations. And with the Rave Panic Button, it's so critical on reducing the amount of time to respond.
So as Hale keeps on teaching lessons,
what kind of instruments do you think we're going to hear?
She knows her students can depend on her in the classroom at all times.
They know it's my job to help keep them safe while they're here.
And Nazem Abbas with Cabell County 911 and the school board says this has been an all-hands-on-deck effort and a tedious process, to say the least. Planning, practicing, and coordinating so everyone is on the same page.
Marley, thank you very much. Last school year, Cabell County Schools and 911 tested the app in several schools to kind of work through things before launching everything this school year.